But I must say that this man has done fantastic work down through the years with the youth club, with the schools, with everything, so I think we should get a huge round of applause. We're going to start a round of applause at the back. Very good. Bring it all the way up here. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please give it up for Mr. Seán O'Leary.
Well, good evening, everybody. And how is everyone? Excellent. Now, I'd like to tell you a story all about a man called Francie. And Francie was very happy. Do you know why? Okay, we'll try that again. Do you know why? No. He was married to Betty. And Francie and Betty were very happy. Do you know why? No. Because they had a lovely little baby called Tommy. And Francie and Betty and Tommy were very, very rich because they had a cow. Back in those days, if you had a cow, you were supremely rich. Ermintrude was the cow's name. They would get milk from the cow, Betty would bake her bread, and they'd feed Tommy, and everything was great. Until one morning, Francie woke up and he said he better go out and check the cow. And if he did, "Oh, Betty, Betty, quick, wake up, Betty." He said, "Oh, Betty, Tasha, you fast, 'tis terrible." And Betty got up and she ran down and she said, "Francie, what is it?" "Oh, 'tis terrible altogether, Betty. Oh, I can't say it. 'Tis terrible." And Betty said, "Francie, you'll have to tell me, what is it?" And he said, "Ermintrude, our cow is missing. I can't find her anywhere. I've looked everywhere and I can't find her, Betty." "Oh, Francis," she said, "what are we going to do?" "Oh, there's only one thing now, Betty. I will have to go out into the world. I will have to find the cow, or something else to make money, or a job even." "Oh," she said, "Francie, be very, very careful." "I will, of course, Betty." And Francie, she said, hurry home very, very soon." "Will you miss me, Betty?" She said, "No, but I'm getting hungry already." So off with him out the back door, and he headed up the slough, and he was heading over, and he was calling, "Ermintrude! Ermintrude!" And could he find the cow? And he kept going, "Ermintrude!" When all of a sudden, a huge big castle appeared in front of him, with a huge big door. So he said he better give it a huge big "Hello." An old woman said. "Oh, hello, Mrs. Francie," said. "I'm out all morning looking for my cow. Is there any chance I could come in for a bite to eat?" "I don't know. My son is a giant, and if he catches you here..." "Oh, Mrs., I'll take my chances. Please let me in." "All right, so," she said. So she brought him in, and she sat him down. And she brought out the most beautiful plate of chicken goujons you ever saw in your life. And there were spicy wedges as well. And she had a small little ramekin of ketchup, a small little ramekin of mayonnaise, and a small little ramekin of the two mixed together called Mary Rose sauce. Well, Francie picked up one of the goujons, and it was gorgeous. And he was deciding, would he stick it into the ketchup and then the mayonnaise, or just the ketchup, but stick it into the ketchup and the mayonnaise is the same as stick it into the Mary Rose sauce, but it isn't at the same time, you see. When all of a sudden, who came in? "Hello, Mother," the giant said. Francie had to hide behind the chair. It isn't much of a chair to be hiding behind, but anyway.